I got a small Diet Coke with this breakfast combo, but it didn't give me the option to get rid of the ice. So in comparison, if you were to take the ice away, which takes up an immense amount of space in a drink like that, how much Diet Coke do you really think I get inside of this thing on its own compared to a normal can of Diet Coke? It's a valid question. If I had a strainer, I would strain it out and take a look, but I don't. I'm recording this at 9 in the morning on July 3rd. We've got a whole lot of, just straight up nothing in terms of artificial light. I don't have either of my lights on. This is all natural lighting coming in from the window behind me and then reflecting off of the walls. I thought it would be a nice change of pace. It's not too bright, it's not too dark. I think it looks kind of cozy, kind of cool, very natural as opposed to my very, very artificial bright color look. So, like in comparison, that red light bar is on right there and it's quite literally doing nothing because of how much other light is in here. I went and I got a Wendy's breakfast. I feel like maybe I've brought it up before, but I couldn't even remember for sure yesterday whether they had this or not. We talked about this on my stream last night of what I should get, kind of. And we've got a Wendy's breakfast. First time ever trying that for sure. Farm that first time in the title. Just jokes, of course, but not really. What we've got here, I'll get them out in a moment. We got the little potato wedges that come with a side of the combo. They look pretty cute and cool. I don't know if I would really consider potato wedges to be a breakfasty item, but I don't care. Like, I drink Diet Coke with my breakfast. Who can I, Yeah. We got a breakfast burrito separate from the combo. It comes with hot sauce on the side. I did not put it on because I'm not a psychopath. And then we got a maple bacon croissant thingy. I kind of forget what's on the thing, but let's get these opened up, and I then need to try to take a thumbnail without good lighting. Right, so it is a maple bacon chicken, something like that. I can't really see it from where you're looking, but let me do this real quick. You can kind of see it's like extra shiny. I can't tell if it's like glazed in syrup or something. Not sure if I'm getting into something overly messy or not. And you can see with the lighting, this burrito just turns into a big white ball of fire. And it feels like it too, it's very hot. That didn't help. I was trying to reposition it so it's not just a big bright thing. I think we kind of just have to start with this maple thingamabobber. Get that out of the way. Eat some potato things. I kind of want to try one real quick though. Just one. That's good. And that's icy. That's okay. Alright. You're gonna have to bear with me here. I have a feeling this is gonna get messy and awkward somehow, but I think we'll be alright. Let's see how this turns out. That is very unique, very sweet, very interesting, very good. Very sweet. It's got like that apple smoked bacon. I forget the applewood smoked. I don't remember the name. Something like that. I've never tried that before. I actually have a version of my favorite pasta that I've done on the channel a million times in my freezer. That's apple smoked, applewood, whatever it is. I forget. I can't tell how much of the sweet sweetness is coming from that or the syrup, because I don't know it that well, but it's actually a really good combination with this chicken, I must say. It's very, very sweet. Did I call this a biscuit? I might have. It's a croissant, but it's a very dumbed down kind of croissant. Like bread-wise, it doesn't. Like when you look at it, it's got all of the flaky layers. It just doesn't really feel like I'm eating a croissant. It kind of just feels like it's just bread, you know? That's good chicken. You know, I've never tried chicken and waffles. You know, that strange breakfast combo that I know is like a real popular thing. I've never tried it. I always thought it was weird. But I mean, I guess if chicken like that can be that good with breakfasty syrup stuff, I guess I understand it. I just personally, when I eat chicken or waffles, I like to eat a lot of chicken, or I like to eat a lot of waffles. You know what I mean? I think that's really good. It might be like a little bit like, I don't want to say it's too sweet. I think if it had like, gosh, I don't know, because like the chicken on there is really good too, and it's like when I have the sweetness and the chicken, it's kind of like I kind of just wish I had them both isolated to enjoy them both on their own, if that makes sense. But like that was still really good altogether. The sweetness really was like the carrying part of the taste. It is very, very sweet. The sweetness is very strong. It like that's the primary taste, the combination between the syrup and the bacon. And then even though the chicken was actually, that was a thick piece of chicken in there, it was still pretty subtle, which I guess isn't really a bad thing necessarily one way or the other, but I guess I would have liked to taste it a little bit more. I really did enjoy the taste. It's like when I get the McGriddles, the chicken McGriddles at McDonald's. I always just end up taking the chicken off and eating the chicken because after I get a few bites, I'm just like, yeah, I kind of just want the chicken, you know? That was a lot better than a McGriddle, though, honestly. That was fun with the bacon and it said it had cheese sauce on it, right? I think that's what it said in the, or is that on this? It might have been on this. I think it was on this. I think I'm tweaking. Whoops. That is good, though. That is good. It's better than I thought it would be, and also, there's nothing I love more than when you can get the syrupy goodness and you're not getting too much stickiness on your hands, because that's not really sticky. It was like, kind of like moist and stuff. Like I still have to wipe my hands on the napkin, but like, it's not like supremely sticky where I need to go and like wash my hand off, you know what I mean? And that's very convenient, I think, personally. This is such a cute little portion of these. It looks so tiny, but this is actually a decent amount of potato wedges in my opinion. They sound crispier than they are, which I think is a good thing. that just covered like my primary light beam of sun that was going into my window. It's been like, it's been so hot this week for everybody, it seems like, but even in the morning, I've gone out early in the morning. I went out at like 7 a.m. yesterday, and just like, it is just brutal. I thought maybe if I went out that early, I went and got some gas, if it would maybe be a little bit more chill, and it wasn't. It was brutal. But this morning, I went out at like 8:45ish, I guess, maybe. It was not that bad. It was still warm, but my car was like in the shade. I had a water bottle I left in my car last night, and it wasn't even like warm. It was on like the room temperature, the cold side of room temperature kind of feeling in there, so it was a much dimmer, not dimmer, just a much more cool morning. It still wasn't cool, but I guess it was still warm, but it was not smoldering, disgusting kinds of hot. And I think, part of that was it was a little bit more overcasted today. Beautiful morning though, perfect morning. I really do enjoy the, I don't like doing the driving and stuff for some of these videos because of the traffic and whatnot sometimes, and very awkward intersections and awkward places that I have to turn in or out of. But I really do enjoy when I get on the nice parts of the road in the early mornings or late at night, the nice cozy drives that I get, because I do like a good cozy drive, but a cozy drive needs to not have annoying turns and stuff, you know what I mean? Like when I would drive up and down from college, I would do it so often because I didn't mind driving for 2 hours in the dark, just vibing out, because it's just a nice straight line most of the time, you know what I mean? Very cozy, very chill. It's one of my favorite things. I haven't done it in a long time. I have not gone on a long drive in quite some time. Womp womp. I don't go anywhere. I was a little iffy on doing this video. Like I said last night that I was going to plan to do it. I was planning to do it this morning if I woke up early enough, which I did. I woke up and I was actually going to go play the fucking sand game. I really like that sand game, dude. But they're doing like maintenance and server updates and stuff this morning, so I figured I would go do this video. And then I opened the Wendy's app and I looked at the breakfast selections, and I didn't really like the options. Not that I didn't like them, but it was kind of repetitive because I just did a breakfast burrito for Burger King like 2 weeks ago. The one sandwich didn't really excite me too much on its own. I wanted to do a bit more. These are kind of whatever to add to a video, I think. They're not hash browns, But I'm glad with what I got. They did not have a lot of options there, but I like what we've got here. And I also was like kind of iffy if I was even hungry enough, because I was going back and forth between being super hungry and not hungry at all. And I'm definitely like toward the not hungry side right now, because these were actually pretty filling. But we'll still try and do a decent bit of this as long as the cheese sauce and stuff isn't too bad. I think this has eggs, bacon. I forgot what's in this. It has applewood, smoked bacon, Swiss cheese sauce, egg, and seasoned potatoes. It's not bad, I guess. I keep getting these because I keep wanting the egg cheesy kind of taste. And I'm not forgetting, but they always have the bacon and the potatoes in them as well. Same with the Burger King ones, and I'm thinking to myself, like, those are just not the things I'm even craving when I go to take bites out of this thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a little bit like, it affects the appetite's ability to indulge in this. It's not a big deal, of course. Alright, hopefully this has still got some heat to it after waiting so long. Take a look inside of that. teeth right there. It's really good. It's very well layered. Look how well put together that looks. Very organized and whatnot, you know. Flavor-wise, you are getting, you know, a little bit of everything. I'm honestly, oh wow, wait, look. It's a fried egg and not a scrambled egg. I didn't even notice. Look on the bottom. I didn't even notice. And the potato parts are very thin, so they're not actually that prominent in the taste. It's interesting. It's very different from the Burger King one. Different but similar. That's good, Ed. Oh, that's a really good egg. That right side is like way more egg than everything else, and I just got a big bite of that. Oh, that's a good egg on its own. So much cheese inside too. Oh my god. Dude. Breakfast burritos are fucking awesome. Wow. This tastes like 70% water now, and it's like freezing cold because obviously there's ice in it. Enough of this imposter Diet Coke. This is quite hefty too. Again, the potato part, I'm not really tasting the potato as much. When did I get anime hair again, bro? I like just got it cut a few weeks ago. The egg part is really good on that side. The cheese sauce is very strong on that side as well. The potato very subtle, which is kind of nice. When I do the Burger King one, it has the little itty bitty hash browns in it, which are really good. They're just kind of like not what I want when I'm eating this. You know, I just said that the stuff, the bacon in this is also pretty like mild. I don't know what's the word. There's a decent amount in there. I guess it's just the stuff that sticks out in this one is kind of different than the stuff that sticks out in the Burger King one, despite them kind of having the same kind of items. But I guess a hash brown, the little itty bitty hash browns, are much different than a potato wedge. Why potato wedges and not hash browns? I wonder if it's kind of just like because again, their menu for breakfast is so limited. I wonder if they just like aren't fully committed to the breakfast grind like that. I probably don't think I want to finish this, but I do want some more of this egg. It's getting very bright in here now. Man, look at that. That is so cool. I'm gonna open this up for the fun. I keep wanting to get. Oh no, it's gonna get ruined. Oh shoot, the tortilla's ripping. It's like too moist and stuff. It's all. Let's just make a mess then. Fuck it. Who cares? Fuck it, dude. The tortillas. It's too thin of a tortilla. It's like all. You can't even see the detail. I'm sorry. Like. It's like all thin and wet, and so it's not like wet but moistened and stuff, so it's too flimsy. It doesn't have the integrity to be pulled open anymore. Again, I've been meaning to get one of these breakfast burritos from Burger King and then just opening it up and analyzing it for a video for fun. I don't know why. It sounds like it would be a fun little visual kind of video. But it is what it is. One more good little look of it real quick. Kinda, it's a lot of egg on there. Alright, that's about it for this one, I think. This one might be a bit shorter, I don't know. I feel like I went through that kind of quick. That was good though, I am definitely full. I only paid like $14, I think, for all of this, so that's not too shabby, I think. Decent enough. I kind of wish I could finish this thing, because it is really good, but fun Wendy's breakfast. I like trying breakfast from places that you're not really supposed to get breakfast, you know what I mean? Arby's doesn't have a breakfast, unfortunately. I would have liked to try an Arby's breakfast, but they don't open until like 10 a.m. and then they just kind of send it into the lunch items. I really do need to do another Arby's video soon. I just never, I don't feel like eating Arby's during like the middle of the day. I always want to eat Arby's at nighttime, and they close at like 10 or like 11. I just looked it up and I forgot, but they close earlier than I would like, is the thing. I just really like to eat Arby's as a late night kind of snack, more than a like lunch kind of thing. So it just doesn't always make its way into the schedule, but I have a lot of other ideas that I need to do as well. Anyway. I'm gonna get on out of here now. I got a nice long day ahead of me. Not really. When I say long day, I don't mean like busy. I mean like I slept good and I woke up good and I feel good energy today. So I'm going to hope to continue the day with that good energy. That would be nice. Waking up with energy and an appetite to go get food and get a video done, and then the video going well. I like that, aside from the fact that this is all just bright white. I don't like that. I don't like that, but there's a truck in the distance. Alright. Thank you, and have a lovely whatever the fuck